Okay, this is Ringwalk Media. We're still over in Ricky Hatton's gym. It's Monday afternoon now, and I've basically been kidnapped, so I've got to talk to everybody. No, I'm only joking. We're really looking forward to speaking to you. Will Power, welcome back, mate.
Nice one, John. Good to see you again.
Now, listen, last time we spoke to you, you were just about to go off for your fight. Didn't quite go the way you wanted, although it was a debatable split decision. But you had another one since, and third round knockout, I believe.
Yeah, lost on a split decision, and then I had another one Friday, just gone on one third round stoppage, yeah.
You've just been photobombed by Chloe Watson, by the way, mate. So listen, tell us a little bit more about the first fight. I know you weren't victorious, but it's all about learning. Just tell us how you felt that fight went.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Fought a good kid, quite a tall kid. He's used his advantages quite well against me, and it was hard to close down distance. It was a good fight to be involved in, but it was a bit scrappy to watch. But yeah, lost on a split. It could have gone either way, but you couldn't argue anything really.
You've now got a skeleton walking past you behind you. It's good, this interview, isn't it? It could only ever happen at Ricky Hatton's gym, couldn't it? So a good night and good support. All the lads were there, weren't they?
Yeah, both good nights. Yeah, everyone turned out for me, so it was good.
So tell us about the second fight, because the third round stoppage, that must have felt good once you got that under your belt.
Yeah, buzzing for it, especially coming off 2 weeks' notice to fight another fight, and it was great to get back in there, you know, and the result went my way this time, which was good.
What do you think the difference in the fights were? Was it the opponent, or was it the styles? Did you learn quite quickly from the first one? Tell us what you think the difference was.
Yeah, well, obviously it's always going to be different each fight. It's like you say, you've got different styles, different opponents, and it just clicked for me in that fight. I knew what I needed to do. Went to the body in the first round and I hurt him, and I just put it on him from that point onwards.
We've seen you quite training quite hard over in the gym here, and that's one of the things that we look at. You do go in on the body. That's your thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I love hurting people to the body. It's just it's a nice feeling.
Yeah. This interview is getting even worse because we've been photobombed by Chloe Watson twice now. We've had a skeleton run past. It could only happen to you, mate. Now, Chloe's coming to get on camera now. Go on, Chloe. No, she's not. She won't come on because she's got a shiner, and she says, no, I've got no makeup. Listen, everybody in the gym is in camp. It's a happy place to be at the minute, isn't it? And they're all training bloody hard, aren't they?
Yeah, it's fantastic to see. You know, everyone's got that sort of goal, and we're all pushing each other all on the finishes and everything. So it's hard work, but it's where you want to be.
And you sort of mentioned that you wanted to see how you went with turning over into professional. Now you've got that sort of amateur win. I know you've won before, but you know you're developing every single time. Is the bit getting between your teeth? Are you looking to try and get pro?
Nah, I'm not in no rush. You know, I'm still only young. I've still got a young amateur career. You know, there's plenty of time for me to worry about turning pro. It's just seeing what Rick and Blade guide me to do.
See, I thought you were about 38 with that beard, mate.
Nah, it's coming on though. It's coming on since that last interview, isn't it, that beard?
Well, yeah, there's at least 2 more hairs on it, mate, I'll tell you. Listen, it's always good to speak to you, and I'm pleased for you that you've managed to progress and get that extra win. You got Brad's fight coming up, and Ricky, in 10 days' time. Tell us about Brad. How do you think he's going to do against Tyler Denny?
Yeah, I think it's a good fight for him. You know, I think it's a fight that's very winnable for him. It's a good fight to have on his record. You know, it's an English title fight, his first title for anyone in the gym right now, actually, as a professional. So it's fantastic to be around him, seeing the sort of mentality he's bringing, seeing how he's doing.
And obviously, Ricky, he's probably fitter than a marathon runner at the moment. He's had about a 5-month camp, hasn't he? Yeah. He's got his fight afterwards against Marco Pereira. Do you think he's going to behave himself, or do you think he's just going to go for it at the bell?
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a good fight. You know, Rick's been doing it a long time since before I was born. So seeing him get back in the ring, just training all the time again, it's fantastic to see. You can hear him hitting the pads in there now. It's great to see him in such good condition again. Well,
listen, great to speak to you, mate. Congratulations on your win. When are you next out?
Well, I've got one definitely booked for the 7th of December, but I'm hoping to get a couple in before then as well, hopefully.
Well, listen, we'll hopefully come to the next one, mate. Really good to speak to you, and thank you for your time.
Nice one, Jonathan. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.